She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl in the Maybach. She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new to this YouTube channel, I've actually never said what I actually do on this YouTube channel. So I mainly focus on lifestyle content, and that's about it. So don't forget to like the videos that I have uploaded on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to turn the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Okay, so with all of that being said, let's get right into the video. Okay, I'm going to be answering some questions that I was asked on my Instagram. So I did put up a question on my Instagram, and I think it was related to school. It was school related or university, or just questions in general that people wanted to find out about me. And I really don't remember the exact question, so it was in that particular context. And yeah, I'm gonna be answering those questions. Please note that I didn't forget about that, because I did put up that poll. Not a poll. I did put up that question a few months ago. I think that was in January. Not even a few months, it's been months. I put it up in January, and I haven't been very active on my YouTube. That's because, please keep in mind that I am a student and I do get overworked when it comes to school. And because I'm a new YouTuber, I'm still trying to find a balance between school and YouTube. I am not somebody that has already come up with an active schedule on days when to post. I've not come up with that schedule yet, because YouTube is something that I recently started, so I need to squeeze it in when it comes to including it in my daily routine and my daily lifestyle. So I haven't uploaded in the past 4 months, and that's because I was having classes, 9 to 5 classes, and there was really nothing for me to post. The only thing that you were going to see is mainly maybe my routine, how I spend my days on campus, my university life in general. And that's something I'm going to open up about as we go on. I'm not going to show you guys my university life just yet. I want you guys to get to know me first, and we focus on other content first before we can get into my university life. And also because at the moment I'm not ready to reveal what university I'm currently at and where I'm studying just yet. As we go on together and as we grow, I'm definitely gonna open up about my university, the country I'm studying in, because I am an international student studying abroad. So there are all of those factors that I need to consider. With all of that being said, I really hope that you respect my reasons for not posting some particular YouTube videos that I'm supposed to post or upload on my YouTube. If you want to see university content on my YouTube, it's gonna come one day, but not right now. Currently, you can ask me questions, or I will snap about my university life and my university experience and how everything has been for me, and how my general experience in university. I will open up about that eventually. I think I'll make a separate video about that soon, but for now, let's focus on what we're supposed to do, what I intended to do in this video today. I did get a couple of questions, and I'm going to be answering the questions. I will try my best to respond to all of the questions, because I wouldn't want to leave any question out. My best to answer all of them. I will not leave any question out. So the first question is, how have you coped with uni being so far from family and friends? Let me tell you one thing. The first time I came to uni, it was very hard. And for me, coming to uni, I did come with my mom. My mom came with me because she wanted to see how I was gonna settle, and she just had to help me out, So, and being the first child in our family who got the opportunity to study abroad, so it was kind of a big thing for us as a family. So my mom was willing to bring me abroad here. So the first 3 days when my mom was with me, it was pretty exciting. We got to go to different places. the reality dawned on me when my mom actually left and went back home, because now I was all alone and all the freedom that I had to myself. Let me tell you the truth, the first 2 months were very hard on me, because I remember I would be in my room crying, but I would be crying like I was even missing meals. I was only missing meals because I didn't know where we had to have our dinner and lunch from. I didn't know where the canteen was, so I would just snack on whatever I had, like the groceries that my mom and I bought before she left to go back home. So I'll just snack on that. But luckily I met these two lovely females that came pretty early, because I came to uni very early. So my semester was supposed to start in August and I came in July, and I came like the first week of July. So you can imagine I had a whole month to prepare for my semester and all of that. So I was actually pretty settled by the time we were starting classes, because I had a whole month to myself on campus. And the hostel that I lived in hostel for my first year, I only found 2 people in that particular hostel that I was in, because the way this university is, as all other universities are, different hostels located in different positions with different block names, or all of that. So I was in this particular hostel, and at that time we were the only 3 people in hostel at the time, because summer break at the time with those girls, because they kept me company, they showed me around, and they helped me out in ways that they could. They helped me settle in a way. I started to feel comfortable as time went by. I will tell you that it took me time to settle and actually just feel comfortable here. It did take me like months, probably like 6 months later, after like a semester, or at the beginning of at the ending of my first semester, I did start to feel comfortable, because there was a lot to adjust to when it came to the weather. The country that I'm currently in, summer and winter, no joke. So it was hard to adjust when it came to the food, because my university, so the rules were, my university was a vegetarian school, so our campus was like vegetarian. You were not allowed to carry non-vegetarian food, which is something that I was not told back home. I only got to find out when I got here. So there was all of that to adjust to, no chicken, no all of that. It was a bit stabbing to the chest for me to adjust, but as time went by, getting to know people, having more friends, it became easier. You ask me, I'm comfortable at the moment, so I think I did settle. It just, with time I got to settle, making friends, and making sure that I had a very good group of people around me, so that helped me a lot settle as well. The next question was, what you like doing for fun? I am a person that likes to try new things. Like, loves to go out, not just going for like lunch, dinners. Those are some things that I like to do, of course. I just like to have some peace and quiet when I go, or maybe chilling with my friends when we go for like lunch or dinner. Traveling, I love to travel for fun. Ever since I came to uni, I've had the opportunity to travel once, and when I traveled, I did get the opportunity to see snow for the first time. And I will tell you about that experience further in another video, because where I'm from, we don't have snow, so you can imagine the joy that I felt. For the first time, I also tried zip lining and all other activities. I love to try new things that I know that if I tried this, it would be a very incredible memory for me. I love designing. Another thing I like to do for fun is designing. So I do like designing, many fashion designing, making sketches of dresses and outfits, all of that. So that's been something that I've always liked to do since I was a child. So I've always loved doing that for fun. Even times when I'm just bored, I just take my sketch pad and all of that, or plain papers, and just draw something all the time. I love designing for fun. I really love designing. The next question was, what made you confident? Always struggled with how I viewed myself growing up. It was normal, because as a teenager you're expected to there's a lot of physical, psychological development that's going on at that age. So I did go through all of that insecurities at that age during my adolescent years. I did go through a lot of insecurities with my body, how I view my body images, and all. I battled with that for a very long time. It just took time for me to build on my confidence. I think something that's psychological sometimes, I feel. And for me, how I worked on my confidence, I just like to do things that would make me feel better. It meant eliminating some particular things from my life, making better decisions for myself. That was the first thing. Eliminating or including things in my life that would better my confidence or better my well-being, so that I am not a very insecure person anymore. And also, I was always a person that cared of other people's opinions, and that always got to me because I always cared what other people had to say about me, which also contributed to my confidence levels, because I always cared of what other people would have to say about me, you know. So if somebody said something bad about me, I would take that to heart and it would hurt me, and that's how I'd start viewing myself, all of that. So once I started to believe in myself and say, girl, this is who you are, how I improved on my confidence was mainly just getting to know myself and improving on my character, just character development. It was mainly just a lot of development that I had to work on for a very, very, very long time. I won't say confidence was something that just came up like bam, I'm confident. No, it took time to work on it every single time. It really took time to work on it, and ever since then, nobody can stop my shine. Nobody can stop my shine, because there were times when I would allow people to bring me down easily. That's another thing. I would allow people to bring me down easily. Do I do that anymore? Nobody can do that to me anymore. You cannot do that to me anymore. Once you start to believe in yourself and you know what you're worth and who you are, girl, your confidence is gonna spike up like boom. So yeah, those are things that help me gain my confidence, and that's one thing as well. So confidence also helped me out in so many other aspects as well, because even when it came to like my content, I did see a lot of improvement in my content as well. When I started to believe in myself, I did see a lot of improvement in different sectors of my life. So helped me gain my confidence was just believing in God, because you know I am a Christian. So sit down sometimes and say, you know what, God, there's a reason why you created me the way I am, and the way I was created in your own image. Who am I to start bringing myself down and belittling myself just because of what other people say about me? People that always feel they need to belittle you in every single situation that or any opportunity that they get, those people are just intimidated by your presence, and that's it. So yeah, those are some of the things that helped me get to the point that I am currently at. Question was, do you have any New Year resolutions or any New Year's resolutions? One thing was, I told myself that I was gonna work on my procrastination. I did start working on that. So the past 5 months, I have worked on it a little. I won't say it's completely gone, but I have worked on it a little. Me and procrastination. If I start to explain it, my head will headache me.
When I want to explain it, my head will be headache me. Yeah.
For me, no matter what, I will always get the work done, no matter how much I procrastinate. Next thing that I wanted to better for myself was ensuring that I have a healthy set of people around me. Ensuring that I have people that are going to bring positivity and not negativity in my life, you know. Be it friends or bring family members that have contributed to my life in a positive way closer, and getting to like build a relationship on that. Ensuring that I work on bonds that I might have not put too much effort in, and I have a good group of people around me. Bettering my relationship with God, bettering my school, relationship. I do not let anything demotivate me from going to school. And the one thing I was like, if I allow anything to demotivate me, I don't want my parents to come tell me, you end up in McDonald's.
You will end up in McDonald's. You will end up in McDonald's. That's what I meant. I really meant what I'm saying.
Goals that I have for myself in my life, so I needed to start working on those things. And yeah, those are some of the new year resolutions. This question was, how you came to be famous and all. I want to know, please. So the person who wrote this question, I think I'm famous. Thank you. But look at your head is gonna grow big. No, let me relax. So the thing is, am I famous? No, I'm not famous yet. You know, I've not reached the level that I want, that I need to reach yet. When it comes to my followers and the amount of views that I get on my Instagram nowadays, yes, there is a change. I would get like 90 views, but now I get like 200, 300, 500 views and all of that. So for me, that's like a very big improvement. I'm not a famous person yet, and one day we will be famous. But yeah, it's just so many other things that I did to improve on my content, just changing my if there were things that I used to post before and I noticed these things were not taking me anyway, I just made a change and all of that. Just changing your content. I think it's just finding your niche and all of that. So that's just something that helped me out when it came to my numbers, and also just when I knew myself, I knew what I'm supposed to do on my channel and just own it. That really helped me with my numbers and everything. So have I reached the point that I want to reach? I've not reached the point that I want to reach yet, but we will get there one day. So all I did was just working on my content and trying to be, just knowing yourself and know what type of content you need to put out there for yourself. Put content out there because you're comfortable with it. And the mistakes I used to make is I wanted to please everybody, forgetting that I needed to put content that I was comfortable with, and people that will like my content will like my content. People that don't like it won't like it. So no matter what happens, you're still going to find your people that will like your content. So I just started to do all of that, which is something I recently started to do. That helped me a lot. So yeah, just find something that you're comfortable with and go with the flow. So the last and final question was, do you have a favorite childhood memory? Let me put it this way. So growing up, I did have a different childhood as from my siblings. So my childhood was kind of different because I did go through something in my life that kind of changed my childhood a bit. So despite all of that, I did have some amazing moments in my childhood. One of them was I think this is just something that most Zambian homes had when we don't have electricity, when we had a power cut at our house, right? So the thing was, I grew up in a very extended household, very, very extended household. My aunties, my uncles, my sisters, my brothers, all of us in one house. So growing up, when we had a power cut, like my family would come together and we would reunite. So we would sit by the fire and just sing songs together as a family, bond. That's when you start to find out things about somebody, like, oh, you, what grade are you in, or how old are you, like all of that, That's when you start to find out more about your family members, when you get to bond more when there's a power cut and all of that. And another memory was I would get to bond more with my siblings, would play hide and seek in the dark, all of that, all those fun games in the dark, because that's the time we would take advantage of all those games that we were allowed to play, because your parents can't really tell where you are, it's dark. So we'll just play like silent games, all of that. When power would cut, us as children in the house, look at me. We were the captain men. School breaks, my cousins would come home and we would spend the whole break together, and we loved to play. Let me tell you, we loved to play. How we would play, it was even surprising. We would wake up in the morning and we would get back in the house at maybe 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. That's when we're going back inside. We masters of playing. We loved playing. We would play dress up. We would go steal. We would like go steal my sister's clothes, my mom's shoes or bags, everything that we would find. We'd go play dress up outside. My mom's plants used to suffer because we would use them as vegetables when we're cooking, all of that. African kids know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. When it came to playing, we used to call it it's, I think in my language, if I'm mistaken, I hope I'm not mistaken, we used to call it ukubuta. We used to play. A childhood memory when I was at church growing up. I grew up in of course I'm a Christian, so I've grown up in a Christian household. And when I was at church, I was in this dance group. So we did have a dance group, a church dance group, and spending time with my friends, learning dance moves on the weekends and all of that. Those are some of my favorite childhood memories, spending time with my friends when we'd go to church, learn dances. Would catch up. We're talking about, I have a crush on this boy. You also have a crush on this boy. All of that, My mom is watching, but anyway, my mom knows all of this. My mom now knows this. So, when we catch up, we're talking about our church crushes and all of that, all those childhood memories and all of that. So yeah, bonding with my friends during church and all that was really nice. Dancing in front of the church. It was so cute. Like, those are things that if we had the opportunity to do that again, I would definitely do it again. So those were some of my favorite childhood memories, just spending time with my friends, going to church, learning dances, practice, all of that. And yeah, those are some of my favorite childhood memories actually. So we have come to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I tried my best to answer most of the question as much as I could. I tried to answer all the questions, and I think I tackled most of them. Thank you for watching to the end, and it's bye from me.
I'm loving the way you twirl, fresh up and it on me. You can't do it slowly. Girl, that you wear, would you bring it for me? Take a picture in the shot sleeve. I had a feeling when I'm face. You'll be the reason I stay. When you ain't, girl, you make me say, biggest dish, never met a bad man like this, and I make a man see like this, She say I'm fine like Starboy Weeds, I had a feeling when I'm face. You'll be there reason I stay. When you ain't, girl, you make me say, baby boy, I love the way you treat me. Shower me because I'm so You are comforter. She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl in the Maybach. She really the A-list girl. She really my favorite girl. I'm loving the way you twirl. You twirl. Fresh up and it on me. You can't do it slowly. You're dirty wine, would you burn it for me? Take a picture in the shot sleeve. I had a feeling when I'm face. You'll be there, reason I stay. When you ain't girl, you make me say. Ooh, I thought. Biggest dish, you know. Never met a bad man like this, you know. And I make a man see like this, you know. She say I'm fine like Starboy, you know. I had a feeling when I'm face. You'll be there, reason I stay. When you ain't girl, you make me say. Ooh, I thought. Baby boy, I love the way you treat me. Shout me because I'm